Hello, and welcome to Home Culture. In this video, I have some cleaning to do outside and test out my latest purchase from Ryobi. Not sponsored. This is the Ryobi P4500 Cordless Telescoping Power Scrubber. It features a 6-position articulating scrubbing head, a telescoping aluminum shaft with handle that extends to 51 inches or 1.3 meters. With the battery, it weighs about 6 pounds or 3 kilograms. It comes with a 6-inch brush head that easily removes, well, with a little bit of a struggle. You can also purchase 8-inch brushes and brushes in varying stiffnesses. The shaft handle can be repositioned to make holding the scrubber more comfortable. The battery compartment is rated at IPX7. I googled to find out that this means it's water resistant to 3 feet or 1 meter for 30 minutes. I was able to easily fit my 4 amp hour battery into the compartment, which Ryobi states should give the scrubber about 2 hours of working time. I first tried the power scrubber on our outdoor patio furniture. It was covered mostly in dust and dirt with some spider webs and bird feces from storing the furniture outside during the winter months. I did find that the scrubber worked well, and it made cleaning the wicker furniture definitely easier and quicker. So after I finished with all the furniture, I took a break to check up on George. This is George, a mourning dove that is nesting with his baby chicks in our pergola. I got the feeling that he thinks that if he stays completely still, he becomes invisible. Now, what I was really interested in was using this power scrubber on my graded entrance steps. This area tends to get wet and sees very little sun, so it'll grow algae over time. In the past, I've used a power washer to remove the green, but using just a pressure washer never did keep the algae away for long. I also didn't want to use any harsh chemicals with the pressure washer, as this confined area causes a lot of splash with the pressure washer, and all that splash usually ends up on me. To use the power scrubber on the concrete, I purchased an 8-inch hard bristle brush for it. This time, I managed to more easily remove the original brush head. With a bucket filled with soapy water, I scrubbed the risers and treads of the stairs. You do have to apply some modest downward pressure and force with the stiffer brush, otherwise it tends to skip or jerk around on you. I did also use a pressure washer to rinse the steps after scrubbing them. I was finding that the power scrubber was removing most of the algae, but due to the large 8-inch head, I couldn't get into any of the side corners properly. The landing area at the bottom is where the algae was the thickest. I decided to do a comparison. One side I used only the power washer, and the other half using just the power scrubber. I found that with the thicker algae, the scrubber was having a harder time in removing the algae. After rinsing away the soap, you can see how the right side just looks cleaner. To be fair, even using the power washer, it was slow going in removing the algae. At this point, I decided to use the power washer to loosen and remove as much as I could of the green slime off the concrete, followed by using the soapy water and the power scrubber. Again, I rinsed everything with the power washer as a final step. This is the result later in the day, and the result after a few days later. I read online that a spray mixture of 1/3 cup bleach to 1 gallon of water, about 75 millimeters to 4 liters, helps in killing algae. A week later, I applied a really light coat of this mixture with a 1 gallon pump sprayer, and then gently rinsed it after a few minutes with some water from a garden hose. I'm happy to say that after a month and a half, I've yet to see any algae growth. I found this power scrubber to be very useful and definitely helps in the concept of work smarter, not harder. I can think of many more uses for it, like cleaning decks, showers, cars, or anything else that is hard to reach because it has a telescoping shaft and varying brush heads. battery life was also very acceptable for my uses. If there was one thing to change about this power scrubber, it would be to have the ability to change the rotation speed of the brush head. Something as simple as slow, medium, and fast speed would be handy to have in my opinion. Well, that is it for this video. If you have any comments and thoughts on this video, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and if you like our videos, remember to give it a like, share, and subscribe.